got all the important points from everywhere, and he created this Hari Bhakti Vilaas. Okay, I just want to make it big. So very, very interesting, and the points that are given here. Obviously, there are no detailed purports, but everything is there. And in this Hari Bhakti Vilas, there is also an explanation of Kartik Mahatmya and Kartik Vows. But I'm just hoping that I'm able to find it, because the spelling of Kartika hai ke kya hai? Okay, great. Kartik is another name of Srimati Radharani. So Srimati Radharani's mother is Kirtida. And because Radharani is a daughter of Kirtida, her name also became Kartika. So Kartik month. So Adhishtati Devi, the presiding deity is, the presiding Devi is Srimati Radharani. So we are doing this Kartik month to please Srimati Radharani, Kartika. It is also known as the Urja Vrat, Kartik month. So here Shila, I'll get some of you to read, yeah? Is that okay? You keep the mic with you and then we can just pass it on. So can we read this here? I think the kids can read. Now will be, yeah, just that line.
Now will be written the glory of offering a lamp in the temple of the Supreme Lord. This is different from the offering of a lamp during the month of Kartik.
Okay, maybe we don't want this actually.
In the Padma Purana, in a conversation of Krishna and Satyabhama, in the Kartika Mahatmya, in a conversation of Prithu and Narada, the Supreme Personality of Godhead explains, O Narada, I am not in Vaikuntha, nor in the hearts of the yogis. I remain where my devotees engage in glorifying my activities.
So Srila Sanatan Goswami has taken this verse from Padma Puran, and in Padma Puran there is a section called Kartik Mahatmya. From Kartik Mahatmya this is written. So what I mean to point out here is this Kartik Vrata is given various scriptures. Even in Padma Puran there is this section here, right? So it is important that we understand this Kartik Vrata. And I must admit that before joining this Krishna Consciousness movement, when I was in Mumbai, I did not know anything about Kartik Vrata. All the time, this time I was just waiting for Diwali. Navratra finished, then Diwali, that's it. Okay, there was no concept of Kartik Vrata in my knowledge, because there was no reading of the scriptures. So now that we are reading, we should know what is the importance of Kartik Vrata and why we should follow it. It is very, very important to get up early in the morning before sunrise and take bath. That is a very, very important thing in Kartik Vrata. Anybody who does that for those 30 days will receive tremendous benefit. What is the main benefit we are expecting after doing Kartik Vrata? We want to please Lord Krishna. That is the most important reason why we are doing this Kartik Vrata. All other auspicious things that may happen are secondary. They will automatically happen. But our primary aim is to please Lord Krishna. So when we do this Vrata, we say, Bhagwan Krishna, please, mujhe aapka prem chahiye. I want your love. That we need. Okay. So there are so many things. Second, chanting your japas early in the morning during Brahma Muhurta. That is what devotees are nowadays doing. So nowadays when we go for Mangala Aarti, there are so many people. The temple hall is very, very full. And it feels so nice to be part of that the place there where everybody is just there and people are in a very, very devotional mood. Everybody is nicely in their traditional clothes, in Vaishnava clothes, with tilak and everything nicely. People are sitting there since 3:30 a.m. in the temple. So we also went there this morning around 4 a.m. and we chanted with the devotees. Vishwamanu said, okay, let's go, because we also got up early and we were sitting in the house, and he said, okay, let's go there in the temple room, sit there and chant with the devotees. Then 4:30 the darshan opened, Mangala darshan. We all had a nice Mangala Arati, and then we came home, we chanted, we woke the Lord up. And then at 7 a.m. in the morning, the lamp offering happens in the temple. So we again went there. So, can you read that? The duties of the month of Kartik.
The duties of the month of Kartik are clearly described in the Skanda Purana, Padma, and other scriptures. The essence of what they say is collected here in one place.
Next one, read Rahil. Take the mic. Especially in the month, read.
Especially in the month of Kartika, a Vaishnava should regularly bathe in the morning, worship Lord Damodara, give charity, follow vows, and perform other spiritual activities.
So this month is a very important month. I know some of you may have not taken any vows for now, but it is still not late. Only 4 days have passed. That is all right. You still have 26 more days or 25 more days. From tonight only you can start, and it is still. They say it is never late. So especially in Bhakti, it is never late. You can start anytime. Okay. So this is very important to do this. It's given in the scriptures. देखो सब कुछ लिखा है यहाँ पे. Continue. You only continue then, because I think there are a lot to read. So you have to read this purpose, okay, as I go ahead. Here I will
write when the month of Krishna begins and how one should worship the Lord during this month. One should always follow the vow of Kartik Vrat. In the Skanda Purana, in a conversation of Brahma and Narada, it is said, O best of the followers of religion, a person who does not follow the vow of Kartika Vrata is a sinner. He is like a person who murders his father and mother.
Okay, now that is very, very harsh, isn't it? But it is, kahan likha hai? In the Skanda Puran. Who is talking? Brahma ji and Narad ji's conversation is going on. Kartik Vrat nahi karta. He is a sinner, Mahapapi. He is a person who murders his father and mother. What do you understand by this? Like our acharyas explain that it means that if we don't follow the vows, or if we, after getting this human birth, if we don't practice this vrata of Kartik, then we will get into that mode where our consciousness will fall down, and then we may tend to do all of these things. Okay, we may tend to do all of these things. So that consciousness is very, very important. This morning with the kids we were reading the Ajamil's pastime. Yeah. So consciousness is very, very important. Yeah. Rahil.
A person who does not follow the vow in this month, that is dear to Lord Damodar, finds himself outside all religious principles. He takes birth in an animal's womb.
And that is again a harsh thing. He takes birth in an animal womb. And that we have seen so many times in Bhagavad Gita also, 8.4, 8.5. We know this example of Bharat Maharaj, who at the time of his death thought of a deer. So our consciousness will decrease. And if we don't take this opportunity very nicely, and if we are just only into gratifying the senses, then there are a very high chance of us degrading into the animal kingdom. It's given here. So, yeah. So I quickly want to get to a point where good things are being taught. Oh God. So, yes.
If a householder does not follow the vow of Kartika, his pious and charitable deeds do him no good. They are the screams of a person in hell.
So Kartik vow is very important. As Grihasthas, we all need to follow Kartik Vrata. And most of you are doing. Your children are getting up early. So many children are reading Shastras early in the morning with me. In the evening, many of the adults are joining the Srimad Bhagavatam sessions conducted by Vrishabhanu Sutta. So it's a great start for Kartik. So all of this is not applicable to you, don't worry. And then still after reading this, even from today also you can start. It is not late. Okay.
Sannyasi, vanaprastho, widow.
Mic पास में रख थोड़ा, पास में रखो.
Especially a sannyasi, vanaprastho, or widow who does not follow the Vaishnava Kartika vow go to hell.
Okay. PDF with you so that you can read it in your leisure. Let me come to the point where mentioned.
O son, Brahmanas who in the month of Kartika do not give charity, perform yajnas, chant japa, bathe, or follow the vow to please Lord Krishna are the lowest of men.
So basically what do we understand? There are 2 or 3 things we need to do. Get up early in the morning and bathe before sunrise, chant at least 1 or 2 rounds morning. Second, and third is give charity. That's it, in the month of Kartik. We are already giving charities. Many of you are going to the temple, you are doing some donations there, and then some of you have got those Panchagavya diyas. So indirectly we are helping the cow dairy by getting those small diyas. Yeah? So this is charity. They say perform yajna. For us, for Grihasthas, yajna is whatever little charity we are doing, and yajna is also done by doing the japa. Okay. Clear in the sense, and because we don't read it, it is what will happiness in disguise, happiness in ignorance. Pata hi nahi to chal raha hai. But then still the results will be the same. So let's read this. Yes, the pious result.
The pious result obtained by bathing holy places and giving all charities is not equal to 1/10 millionth part of the result obtained by the following the vow of Kartika.
Yes. So if you go to all the holy pilgrimage, आप यात्रा करें 2-3 महीने की और सब करें, हर नदी, हर पावन नदी में आपने डुबकी लगाई, सब कुछ किया, लेकिन ये एक कार्तिक व्रत किया 30 दिन का, उसमें सब जो पुण्य वहाँ पे मिल रहा है वो सब यहाँ मिलेगा. इतना पावरफुल व्रत है ये. Devotees are so happy actually nowadays that they are getting, because this is the time to please the Lord, this is the time to earn pious benefits. So everybody is so happy, at least in the temple and all. Read this place, please. All holy.
All holy places, yajnas, the residents in Puskara, Kurukshetra and the Himalayas, and all giving in charity a pile of gold like Mount Meru, reside in Kartika, Lord Krishna's favorite month.
This is Lord Krishna's favorite month, hence it is called the Damodar month. Yes, continue.
Kartika is the best of months and the most pious of pious deeds, the most purifying of all that purify. Only a brief moment, the human form of life is very rare and valuable. In the same way, the brief month of Kartika is also very rare and valuable.
Kartik month is very rare and valuable. Okay, let's read this. Can you give to him back? Yeah.
Lord Krishna is pleased by the offering of a single lamp during the month of Kartik. Lord Krishna glorifies anyone who lights a lamp for someone else to offer.
So lighting lamp is important. सुबह और शाम, सुबह भी और शाम को भी घर में जोत जलानी है, और भगवान दामोदर का फोटो है. आई हैव ऑलरेडी गिवन लॉर्ड दामोदर्स फोटो टू ऑल ऑफ यू, सो यू शुड वर्शिप दैट. Ghee lamp is preferred. Some people will do akhanda diya at home. The ghee lamp is always burning, which is very, very nice. If you have a Tulsi Devi, then Tulsi Devi's worship should also be done. Tulsi parikrama should be done every single day. If you don't have the real Tulsi Devi, the real Tulsi plant, then you can take a picture, a photo of Tulsi Devi. I think we distributed photos last year for Tulsi Devi to all of you. So that photo you can put it on a stool, on a table, and then you can worship that photo, and then you can do pradakshinas. So that should be very, very an important process in your, at least once a day. इवनिंग में जब भी सब everybody is there, then you should all do it. As a family, when you do it, it will create wonders. Sing the nice Tulsi, the Tulsi Devi's prayers. It's very nice prayer. Namo Namaha Tulasi Krishna Preyasi Namo Namaha Tulsi Krishna Preyasi. तो ओ तुलसी देवी, आई एम बोइंग डाउन टू यू. फिर सेकेंड लाइन क्या है? राधा कृष्णा सेवा पावो ए अभिलाषी. व्हाट डज दिस मीन? राधा कृष्णा की सेवा, यही अभिलाषा है कि सेवा मिले, जुगल किशोर जुगल सरकार की सेवा मिले. ये तो मारा शरणा लोय तारा वंश पूर्ण होय कृपा कोरी कोरो तारे वृंदावन वासी. मोरा ये अभिलाष, मेरी ऐसी अभिलाषा है, विलास कुंजे दियो वास नयने हेरी बो सदा युगल रूप राशि. तो दो रिक्वेस्ट किए हैं. वृंदावन वास मिले, मोरा ये अभिलाष विलास के वृंदावन में वास मिले. So those who all want to stay in Vrindavan, Vrindavan is the spiritual Goloka Vrindavan also, and there is a Vrindavan in the Bhautik Jagat also, which is a replica of that original Vrindavan from the spiritual world. So those who want to go to Vrindavan, those who want to stay in Vrindavan, they have to take Sharan of Tulsi Devi. So in Kartik it is very, very important. So we should all do that. So today's class is dedicated to glorifying the Kartik and help you understand, and hopefully you will implement it. Many of us can't go on pilgrimages, so it is given here. Can we read? Yeah.
By following the Kartik vow, one attains the result of going on to Varanasi, Kurukshetra,
Naimisharanya,
Puskara, and Arbuda Tirtha.
Varanasi hai, Kurukshetra, Naimisharanya, Pushkara, everything you will get. Okay, let's read this. Yeah, one who
sometimes fasts during Kartik attains liberation. He attains a glorious spiritual form like Lord Krishna's.
Let me just increase more and see what will happen. So many people do fasting in this month of Kartik. So 175 karta hu. Some people eat Ekadashi Prasad for the all 30 days. So very, very important. Yes.
O best of sages, a Brahmana, Kshatriya, or Sudra who follows the Kartik vow will not take birth in a sinful family.
So LIC insurance is confirmed. Insurance that your next birth will be in a good family. Sinful family में तो होगा ही नहीं. This morning I was reading a documentary of people somewhere in some country which is some underdeveloped country. I don't want to take any names. And they're working so hard. इतना परिश्रम करना पड़ रहा है. सुबह से शाम तक इतना परिश्रम कर रहे हैं 2 रोटी खाने के लिए. कार्तिक वाव्स वगैरह दूर दूर की बात, कहीं भगवान का नाम स्मरण है ही नहीं. They are entrapped in such a way that भगवान का नाम उनके सामने कोई आएगा भी नहीं, का ना ले नहीं पाएंगे. Why did this happen with them? Just think about it. Because when they were given an opportunity, they did not utilize that opportunity properly. Then the Lord says, अब तुमको बहुत जोरदार परिश्रम करना है ना, करो ना फिर. ऐसे हो जाता है. So then based on our karmic actions, then accordingly our next body is created. So which we are reading, right, in our morning sessions. Our subtle body, our mind intelligence is already deciding our next body. So if our subtle body is primarily to eat, mate, defend and enjoy the senses, then accordingly our next body is at this stage getting ready. Because that is what is our consciousness. That is what will carry with us as a subtle body from this life to the next life. So it is written here, we will get into, the person who is not doing this will automatically get into a sinful family.
Yagna, japa and austerity for the month of Kartik bring a result, O best of Brahmanas, that will never be destroyed.
So never be destroyed. Whatever we earn during this month, permanent, no fluctuation, no inflation, nothing will happen. The value will remain the same, and it will be carried forward with you in your next life, or it will be taken to the spiritual world. Yes.
One who during the month of Kartik gives a small gift to Lord Vishnu attains a result that will never be destroyed. This is especially true when the gift is food.
Okay. So by the way, we are doing some food distribution.
Who offers food to Lord Krishna during the month of Kartik does not suffer troubles. For as long as the 14 Indras rule, he is free of troubles.
So we are daily offering food to Lord Krishna, right? And Lord Krishna accepts food which is sattvic in nature. So every day you must offer something or the other to the Lord and take it as prasad. Yes.
One who during the month of Kartik eats prasadam from a Vilaas leaf plate destroys all sins committed since the time of his birth.
पालसा लीफ क्या होता है? माता जी किसको पता है? Okay. The morning, taking your bath before sunrise. Tomorrow morning will be a challenge when I reach home. By 11:30, then again getting up early is a challenge. So, but yes, then it is good to follow if you have taken a vow. So getting up early in the morning, taking bath before sunrise, chanting your japa as much as possible in the Brahma Muhurat, reading Shastras, which we all are doing. Weekend is off, by the way, so be careful. You should read at home and make the most of it. These 25-26 days will pass very quickly. Then that Diwali offer will go. So do whatever you can. So this is a Kartik Mahatmya section. बहुत बड़ा book है, 562 pages है. Okay. So I will share this book and you all can read. Okay, let's read this. O Narada. Can you pass it to him? O Narada.
O Narada, I have personally seen that a person who happily reads Bhagavad Gita during the month of Kartik does not return to the world of birth and death.
Bhagavad Gita read करना है. Only 18 chapters, 700 shlokas. Very easy actually. Actually, if you sit in one weekend, you can finish it. You have to be, I always tell you, in this holy month, you have to be selfish. Selfish for your spiritual development. काम तो जिंदगी में आते रहे, हमेशा काम में ही डूबे रहते हम लोग, बट अपने लिए कुछ करो ना. भगवद गीता सबके घर में है. Just take that Bhagavad Gita, tell people no one is going to disturb me, phone switched off. Saturday, Sunday, it's your kamai ka time, right? Just start reading. If you can't read all the purports, that's okay. Just read the English and the translation, Sanskrit shloka and translation. 700 verses. Actually, there is a video which just recites the 700 verses. In 48 minutes or 1 hour, all 700 verses are recited. Yeah. Key memory verses you should learn. Our children are doing very nicely. Some of the parents are also distributing. So they are going to do this. Na? In Kartik में एक Bhagavad Gita का एक श्लोका याद किया, and then you have submitted that. Such a very important thing. Very, very pious thing. So it is good that we are good people, but just being good is not enough. We have to be spiritually progressive day by day. Otherwise, there are so many good people around the earth. Again, new birth you will have to take. Again, you will have to keep on doing good. When will we progress spiritually? Now is the time. So, Kartik month is an opportunity for all of us to boost our spiritual progress, and we must make most use of it. सबको उसका पूरा फायदा उठाना चाहिए, नहीं तो फिर यहाँ पे आना पड़ेगा, फिर सब करना पड़ेगा. And one must visit the temple on the weekend. अभी सैटरडे संडे आ रहा है. If you are really serious, come for मंगल आरती. आ जाओ ना. You can sleep in the afternoon. Get up early, come for Mangal Aarti. At least we have 4 Sundays, 4 weekends in this month of Kartik and 2 Ekadashis. If I don't know when is the Ekadashi, 2 Ekadashis, if it is on the weekday, become transcendentally sick. अभी से sick leave डाल दो, उस दिन sick होने वाला है. Something is. I have done a lot of this.
Musical instrument and dances before the deity of the Lord Hari. Attains result that will never be lost.
See, very nice. Yeah, a person
who during the month of Kartik reads the 1,000 holy names of Lord Hari and the story of Gajendra's liberation does not give birth again.
So Gajendra Moksha prayers are there in Srimad Bhagavatam. Just put in Google Gajendra Moksha prayers. That video will come. Just listen here. And some videos are with lyrics, so you also recite. And this 1,000 names of Lord Hari is Vishnu Sahasranam. Vishnu Sahasranam, if you can read, that is also nice. Best is read Bhagavad Gita as it is. And Srimad Bhagavatam. That is it. You don't need to do any other thing. But anyway, for the pleasure of everybody, and Srila Sanatana Goswami has also mentioned here. So yes, Vishnu Sahasranam, for those who are really, really inclined, they can go for it. Okay. For good things and continue them. That is it. Right. Any questions so far for Kartik Vrata?
Prabhuji, which canto is the
Gajendra Moksha. Sorry, I don't remember that way. We will have to quickly Google and say Gajendra Moksha Srimad Bhagavatam. If you put that there, so many nice prayers are there. Or otherwise also, you should read, like our Naveen Prabhu, when his parents were here, they were daily reading Srimad Bhagavatam. That is what you should do. एक पेज खोल के every day 5 minutes, 10 minutes पढ़ना है. Then once you start that 10 minutes, then slowly it will automatically go to 15-20 minutes. So every family should have that special time dedicated to read, especially in the month of Kartik. दामोदर अष्टकम करना है, भगवान को दिया दिखाना है और अपना ऐसे कमाई करना है. Yes, any other things? About to go off because of the wind, and if somebody comes and उसके बाजू में हाथ रख दिया और उसको जलाते रखा, उसको प्रोटेक्ट किया, then too you will get a benefit as if you have lit a lamp. इतना पावर है. So yeah, इसमें दिया है ना. देखो ये पढ़ो. Joshua, can you read this? Lord Krishna is
pleased by the offering of a single lamp during the day. Lord Krishna.
Hang on, I'll just scroll here. I don't know. अरे बाबा आजा. हाँ.
Lord Krishna glorifies anyone who lights a lamp for someone else to offer.
So this is a good opportunity because many people in the temple they will get lamps from home and they will give to Prabhu ji. आप लोग घी का दिया, घी का बाती बना के उसको सब लेके रेडी करके then they will give lamps. Prabhu ji, you take. Why? It's written here. Lord, to please the Lord, that you have given a ready lamp for somebody, because in the temple we are getting candles. Your temple, it's not possible to give. Thousands of people are coming. Who's going to make all those diyas? So temple gives candle, but there some devotees are there who will come with a ghee lamp, and at least for 5-10 devotees every day they will give. For 30 days if you do 5-10, so very nice. Some of you can take those Panchagavya diyas, go home, make some ghee batis, put it in, and then give to your friends कि आप घर में लगाओ, ये लो, रेडी करके दिया. अभी रेडी करके दिया है तो लगाएगा ना, आज नहीं तो कल. जिस दिन लगाया उस दिन आपका मीटर चालू. So nice. Lord Krishna has given so many easy facilities. He is saying, I am giving you a lot of punya just for taking bath. बात के लेना तो सब लोग बात लेते हैं, उसमें क्या But in Kartik, if you are taking bath in the morning, then you are getting benefit for it. Lord Krishna is giving different schemes. Take one of the scheme and come back to me, he is telling. So what is this happening? This is a conversation between Brahmaji and Narad Muni. Nowadays they call conversation as podcast. This is a podcast. People like hearing podcast. Which channel is this? Brahma Naradya Puran. उस चैनल पे पॉडकास्ट सुनो, रीड कर. Nowadays if you give, there are some websites, if you give this text to that website or that software, then it reads for you. Because you, let's say you don't have time to read, but you are working, you have time to listen. Because you are doing an activity which doesn't need focus, you can multitask. Let's say you are ironing clothes. Rishabhanu does that. When ironing clothes, man, so many dhotis and so many saris every day, because if I go to the altar, then I need to have a fresh dhoti every time. I can't reuse the same dhoti. So dhoti, chadar, so there's a lot of work. So she helps me with that. So she is doing that activity. So she is hearing the lecture. At that time, if I talk, she will act deaf, dumb, blind. Sunai nahi de raha kuch. Because that's her special time with the Lord. We have to be selfish for our spiritual practices. ऐसे, ओके. तो देखो लैम्प भी दिया यहाँ पे. वृंदावन में बहुत लोग उससे करते हैं, तुलसी स्टिक से करते हैं. तुलसी स्टिक, इफ यू ऑफर अ तुलसी स्टिक, देन पता नहीं इसमें है क्या नहीं. तुलसी स्टिक का भी बहुत जबरदस्त महात्मा है. And then do a service of Tulsi Devi. All right, clear? So we will recite the Damodar Ashtakam as soon as the children come out, and then you can all offer lamps. When offering the lamp, because we have multiple entities here, and in the interest of time and so many people, then you can quickly do 3 rounds for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityan Prabhu together, and then Radha Vallabh is also there, photo. So you offer them 3 rounds, and then 3 rounds for Lord Damodar and Yashodama. Okay. And Srila Prabhupada is also there, whatever, yeah. So we can offer that way. मतलब जो पानी वो भगवान का ग्लास है ना, visit my house also, and then I can give you one small tulsi stick which you can use for your offering, for your Kartik offering. Okay. While the children are coming, let me, very important. Women are the foundation of our Vedic society. Because if women become Krishna conscious, if women take up to Bhakti, then the entire family becomes Krishna conscious. The entire family becomes Krishna conscious. Very important. And hence Arjun also, in the Bhagavad Gita, Arjun also was very concerned that if the war happens and if all the men are killed, then who will protect women? So he was very conscious. Why do women need protection? Even in our Shastras it is said that woman needs protection. So when a woman is born, when a lady is born, then she is under the protection of her father. The father protects. And when the lady gets married, then she is under the protection of her husband. And later on, then she will have children. And for any reason, if the husband, because in olden times it used to happen that husband used to take sannyas, because they were spiritual people. No need of endless enjoyment in the Grihastha ashram. After 50, either the husband and wife can take vanaprastha, or if the wife is not ready, she can stay back and the husband will take direct sannyas. So when the husband is gone away permanently, then that mother is under the protection of her sons. Okay. So it is very important that women are protected. Because if women get polluted, then there will be Varna Sankara. This is what Arjun's main issue was. He said, मैं नहीं मार रहा सबको. because all the men will be killed. All of the men from every family were in the battlefield. तो बोले घमासान युद्ध होगा तो ये मरेंगे तो उनके बच्चों को और उनके जो वाइफ्स है उनको कौन संभालेगा? So other people will take advantage of the women. And if women are polluted, then there will be children who don't know who is their father. And for such children, when such children increase in the society will become a havoc society, demoniac society, no culture. So that is very important. Hence, when festivals like this comes, Karwa Chauth, it is very, very important to acknowledge that fact that woman needs to be under the protection of her husband. So that is why this Karwa Chauth, where the woman prays dedicatedly for the long life and the well-being of her husband, because she knows the importance that husband will protect me. And at the same time, the husband also understands the importance, because a child is very naturally attracted to the mother. Whatever mother will teach the child will absorb like a sponge. And if the mother is a Krishna conscious mother, then she will recite stotras, mantras, and ensure that the child is a fantastic, nicely brought up in Krishna consciousness. And when such children grow up, first of all, especially boys, when they grow up in Krishna consciousness, guided by their mother, and when they see how to behave with a lady, then these children, when the boys grow up, they will be very, very respectful towards other ladies, other women in the society, which is what we want. And that's why Srila Prabhupada very correctly introduced the concept of Mataji. He said, every woman that you see, you have to look at her just from one vision. She is your mother. That's it. Finish. Srila Prabhupada also used to call Matajis for very, very young, small girls also, because that should be the vision. Mataji, that's it. Nothing more. Finish. Mother. Okay. So it is very important that we follow this concept, follow the Vedic concept, Vedic society, and women play a very, very important role. So my request to all the Matajis present here, that you must take Krishna conscious process very, very seriously, very, very seriously. When I see in our Japa group that the grihinis of the house, after working, getting up early in the morning, cooking prasad, sending their children to school, some of them are also working a full-time job. When they post 16 rounds, it gives so much happiness, because that dedication is there. Otherwise it's so easy, बहुत busy है प्रभु जी life, time नहीं है. So many people do that, right? But when a lady of the house is motivated, because then with that power, because what happens when you chant 16 rounds? Prabhupada said minimum 16 rounds. By the way, you have to chant continuously. But minimum 16 rounds will be 1 hour 45 minutes. When you invest, what happens? It cleans your consciousness. It purifies your heart. It gets you closer to the Lord. The Lord is very happy with you. And with that consciousness, when you are cooking, everybody in the family is eating. And all those who are eating, their consciousness is also purified. And when this kind of environment is provided all the time, then everyone becomes purified in the house. Pride, anger, lust, greed, envy slowly subsides. And that family becomes a very happy Krishna conscious family. This is what we want in our Vedic society. This is what I think Srila Prabhupada's vision is also there, to create a Vedic society. And we cannot do that without following strong rules and regulations. हमें जीवन में डिसिप्लिन चाहिए. हमें मेजरमेंट भी करना है हमेशा. कितना राउंड चैंट किया, हवा में नहीं. It has to be measured. So many scientists are here, and so many IT professionals are here, and so many people work in various good positions. Wherever you work, measurement is happening, na? You have to measure. Even when you cook food, you have to measure कितना डालना है. If you just do हवा में, तो it may not turn out well. So initially, it is full of 16 rounds minimum. Measure, you have to chant on the beads. And then when you are driving or doing other things, and at that time if you are chanting without the beats, that is okay. Those are extra rounds. Those are extra things. But otherwise it is very, very important. And some of the kids are also chanting, I know. Some kids are also posting in our group. Recently Rohini Mataji has come up to 16 rounds of chanting japa daily, which is a very big thing, very big thing. So yes, any questions so far? Any questions with time management? Any questions with not getting the motivation to chant? Do you still have doubts कि chanting नहीं करेंगे फिर भी चलेगा? Then you should speak up now. If anybody here thinks कि chanting नहीं करते तो चलेगा, then after 3 years of our Bhakti Vriksha, then I think something is wrong in the understanding or on my part that I haven't been able to convince you properly. So chanting के सिवा गत्यंतर नहीं है. So it is very, very important that we take this process very, very seriously and progress, make this society a better society. Anything else? Okay, food dandavat. With full faith, then too you will get effect. Okay, but provided you have some bodily discomfort or some issues with the body where you are unable to bend. ऐसा नहीं कि सब कुछ ठीक ठाक है और ऐसे ही बैठे रहे, मन में दे रहे नहीं. Okay, so yes, so please take this advantage of this opportunity, and I'm hoping that with this program more Maharajas will come, because they will see that okay, people are taking advantage, people are happy to receive Maharaj. Okay. अरे अंदर